If you have a visible difference, like in your head, you know you're not broken, you're not less than, but real life hits and you still move like the old story's true. And I want to make this clear. This is not a motivation video. This is an activation video. You're getting a system, not a pep talk. So in the next 15 minutes, I'm going to give you 4 things. The first is a courage gap check that shows you exactly where you are stuck. The second is a visibility ladder with 5 rungs, so you stop trying to jump from hiding to hero. The third is the 1% visible rule, so courage becomes repeatable. And 4 is a rise ritual you can use every day. And before this video ends, you will pick 1 rung and commit 1 real action in the next 24 hours. Then you're gonna post it in the comments because accountability turns intention into evidence. And real quick while I have you here, where are you still negotiating with visibility? And what would change if you stop waiting to feel ready? Quick context, this is episode 4 or 5. So far, you've done the inside work. In episode 1, you recognize your hiding patterns. In episode 2, you learn response instead of spiraling. In episode 3, you reframe the meaning of your difference. Now, we're moving from belief to behavior because reframing without action is just positive thinking with better branding. And listen, if you feel nervous right now, that doesn't mean you're not ready. It means you're human. Your nervous system is just doing its thing. It's doing its job. It's trying to protect you. But today, we're going to teach you a new pattern. Here's the big idea. The goal is not one brave moment. The goal is a system of showing up. So visibility becomes a lifestyle, not an event. You can believe you are worthy in your journal all day, but your life doesn't change until you move. Mindset without reps doesn't go anywhere. Let me name what might be happening inside. The courage gap is the space between what you already believe in your heart and what you can actually do out loud in real life. A lot of people get stuck right here. I believe I'm worthy, but I'm still hiding in photos. I reframe my story, but I cancel last minute plans. I know I'm less than, but I'm still in the back covered up or turn my face away. If that just hit you, you're not broken. You're undertrained, and undertrained is flexible. Here's a courage gap diagnostic, which is a 30-second self-audit. 1, what do you say you believe about your appearance? 2, what do you actually do anyway? 3, what is it costing you? Relationships, opportunities, peace, purpose? And 4, what is the smallest visible action you can avoid because it feels too exposed? Let's pause the video and answer these 4 questions out loud or in your notes. We are not hunting for motivation. We are measuring the gap between belief and behavior. If this resonates, type courage gap in the comments. Not for me, for you. Just to mark the moment. The gap is not proof you are failing. The gap is the map. That's a bar. It tells you exactly where to practice. And that brings us to the vulnerability ladder. This is the framework that changes everything. You're not going from hiding to a TEDx talk overnight. You're going rung by rung. And each rung teaches your nervous system one message. I could be seen and I survive. Rung 1, private wins. No audience, just you. Take 1 unfiltered selfie and keep it. Do not post it. Look in the mirror for 30 seconds without fixing anything. Record yourself speaking for 10 seconds and watch it once. Write, I am not in danger. I am in growth. Private wins, not fake. They are training because your first audience is your nervous system. Rung 2, safe visibility. 1 trusted person, controlled environment. Share your unfiltered photo with 1 safe friend. FaceTime someone with less coverage than usual. Say to someone you trust, I'm practicing being seen. Run a short errand with your difference more visible. You're not asking permission to exist. You are practicing being present while visible. Rung 3, social proof, small public exposure in supportive contexts. Post a story without apologizing or over-explaining. Join the Zoom and stay with the camera on for first 5 minutes. Stay in group photos. Do not delete it. Comment on someone posts with your real profile picture. This is where your nervous system learns, I can be seen by strangers and survive. And actually, I might even thrive. Rung 4, public contribution. You serve while visible. Teach something you know on video for 2 minutes. Attend an event without your usual safe behavior. Hat, wig, makeup, angle. Say publicly, yes, I have alopecia, vitiligo, scars, and I'm still here. Create content about your difference or your experience. Bold doesn't mean fearless. Bold means aligned. You're not performing. You're just contributing. Rung 5, legacy actions. Your healing becomes someone else's shortcut. Mentor someone newer on the journey. Share your full story in a long post, talk, or video. Advocate. Create resources. Lead a group. Become the person you needed when you were hiding. This is where visibility becomes purpose, and purpose makes visibility sustainable. Let's pause the video here and comment your rung number just like this. Rung 1, rung 2, rung 3, rung 4, or rung 5. Where are you today? No shame, just truth, because knowing your rung is the first step to climbing it. Rise is not about giant leaps. Rise is about being 1% more visible than yesterday. Because if you're only visible when you feel ready, you make it rare. And rare feels dangerous. We want visibility to feel normal, boring even, and boring feels safe. The 1% visible rule is simple. One small, specific, repeatable action that is slightly outside your comfort zone, but still inside your capacity. Here's some concrete examples. If yesterday you wore a hat all day, today take it off for 60 seconds at home. That counts. That's a rep. If yesterday you avoided the photo, today stay in the frame. Even if you never posted, that's a rep. If yesterday you sat in the back, today sit one row closer. That's a rep. If yesterday you angled your face away, today look straight at the camera for one photo, and that's a rep. Your next step doesn't have to be dramatic. It just has to be real and repeatable. Every small act of showing up becomes a receipt, evidence your brain collects that says, I could be seen and I survived. Before I tell you what happened when I stopped hiding, take one breath with me, just one. Hand on your chest, close your eyes if that feels okay. Breathe in, I am ready. Breathe out, choose to rise. Good. Let me take you there. Let me tell you about the day I stopped hiding. I had reframed the meaning. I could say all the right things in my journal. I could talk about worthiness and identity and purpose, but I was still managing everyone's comfort with my covering. I was still negotiating with visibility every day. And one day I decided, I'm done. I'm done negotiating. I'm going to pick one bold move and do it scared. So I was stuck in sales, wanted to work in IT. I applied for an entry level role at a law firm. It was a professional environment, no hats allowed. When they called me for an interview, I panicked. No hat meant everyone would see my alopecia. Bare head, no eyebrows, no eyelashes. I could have declined, but something in me said, this is your shot. The morning of the interview, I put on my suit and I looked in the mirror completely exposed. I was terrified. But I went anyway. On the train, every glance felt like judgment. In the building, I felt naked, but I kept going. My mind was loud. They're going to stare. They're going to whisper. You're going to regret this. Just put the hat back on, just one more time. Then I remember my reframe statement from episode 3. And I said it out loud right there, even though my hands were shaking, and I did it anyway, shaking hands and all. The interview, they asked about my skills, my experience, my qualification. No mention about my parents. I got the job. That one act of courage, showing up bareheaded, changed my career. It proved I could function professionally as myself. The fear didn't vanish, but my alignment got louder than my anxiety. And honestly, the next day, I almost went back, almost put the hat back on, almost returned to the old position. But then I remembered, rise is not about perfection. It's about progression. So I chose one more rung, one more rep, and another. That's rise. New belief becomes visible behavior. One rung, one rep, one day at a time. So now you have the ladder and you have the 1% rule. But here's the problem. Courage comes in moments. If you want consistency, you need a ritual. 3 steps every day or every time fear spikes. Step 1, declare. Say your reframe statement out loud every morning before the world says anything else. Here's some examples. My difference is not my deficiency. It's my distinction. I am not in danger. I'm in growth. I can be seen and still be safe. Pick one. Say it, mean it, move. Step 2, decide. Choose one rung on the visible ladder today. Not the rung you wish you were on, the rung that is honestly right now. Write it down. If it's vague, you would not do it. Make it specific. Step 3, do. Take action within the next 24 hours, preferably within the next 10 minutes if it's small enough, and record it. Journal entries, voice notes, screenshot, share with the community. Evidence matters. Your brain doesn't trust intention, it trusts receipts. Here's a quick reference guide for each rung and what action you should take today. For rung 1, record a 30-second voice note. For rung 2, text one safe person. For rung 3, choose one public step that lasts 5 to 10 minutes. For rung 4, start one conversation or post one honest sentence. And for rung 5, reach out to one person you can encourage or mentor. Write your rise ritual in the comments using this template. Declare your statement. Decide your rung number. Do your 1% action. Do it before this video ends. If faith is part of your life, this is where it locks in. James 2:26 says, faith without works is dead. God didn't reframe your story so you can sit there with a nice journal entry. He reframed it so you can walk in it. Another verse says, be strong and courageous. It's not just a suggestion, it's a commission. You have been commissioned to rise. And if you're still figuring out faith, this part still stands. Your life changes when you move. Belief becomes real when it becomes behavior. Okay, here's your challenge. And yes, I mean it. Within the next 24 hours, take one 1% visibility step. Not 5 steps, not a new personality, 1 step. Then record the evidence and come back here and report. Here's your checklist. Choose your rung. Choose your 1% action. Use the rise ritual. Take action within 24 hours. Record the evidence. Come back and comment. I rose today. Plus your rung number. If you want accountability, use this template in the comments. I'm a rung blank. My 1% action is blank. I will do it at blank time. And tomorrow, reply your own comments with one word, done. One more thing. If any step puts you at risk, physically, emotionally, professionally, choose a lower rung or a different action. Courage is not carelessness. Wisdom is part of rising. You get to define what's safe for your environment, always. Reframing without action is just positive thinking. Rise makes it real. But here's what nobody talks about. After you rise, life pushes back. And as Myron Golden says, disruption always follows intention. People react. Old fears resurface. You feel the pull to shrink again. Someone stares. Someone says something. And for a second, you think, maybe I should go back to hiding. In episode 5, the finale, we build the final R, radiate. How to sustain this when it gets hard. How to keep going when the world pushes back. And how your visibility becomes a gift to every person who is still hiding. Watch video 5 next. And bring your rise with you. You have recognized the patterns. You have responded in the gap. You have reframed the meaning. Now you rise. You're not here to manage your difference. You're here to live visible, free, and on purpose. Your next rung is waiting. And so is the person on the other side of your courage. God bless. See you in the next video.